Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Lee. This channel is called Healthy on a Budget, where I show you how to live healthfully while not spending a lot of money. Currently, I'm doing the Starch Solution, which is a starch-based lifestyle where you lower your fats and increase your carbs. In this video series, Plant-Based Storm and I will be bringing you 8 delicious Thanksgiving recipes. There will be 4 on my channel and 4 on her channel. And we showed you some amazing appetizers last week. So if you haven't seen those videos, I'm gonna link them below. This week is gonna be side dishes. On this channel, you are going to be seeing the delicious savory side dish that she prepared. And after, make sure you go to her channel so you can see my sweet side dish. We've got more recipes to come, so if you haven't subscribed to us, please subscribe to us, and we're both on Instagram, so you can follow us there. So let's get started with the recipe. I cannot wait to see what she prepared for you.
Today is episode 2 of our Thanksgiving installment, and I want to thank Miss Lee for having me here again. We are doing a Au Gratin potato. We're both doing potato recipes, so in order to see what she's making, you'll have to go check out my channel. And I'm so thankful to be here. Let's go ahead and get right into the recipe. We're going to make these potato Au Gratin. We're going to need 5 potatoes. I'm using a mandolin, and always be super cautious and careful whenever you're using this. I'm going to slice the potatoes up with this. Don't take your eyes off of it. It's probably best to not do what I'm doing and wear a glove instead of just doing it with your bare hands. But seriously, these can cut your finger off, so just be super careful. Also, if you don't have a mandolin, you can use a knife to do this as well. The potatoes I'm using are Yukon Gold, and I chose these specifically because I don't have to peel them because the skin is so thin. But you can use any potato that you like, that you may just have to peel them. I'm just going to kind of leave these here, and the next thing that we're going to do is go ahead and get the base ready. This is going to be pretty similar to what my the base for my first recipe was, which was spinach and artichoke dip. And if you want to check that out, go back to her Thanksgiving playlist and you can find that there. You can also find it in my Thanksgiving playlist on my channel. So first thing that we're going to add into this to make the base is 1.5 cups of plant milk. You can use whatever kind you like, but this is what I've got. So it's going to be 12 ounces. And then to make this creamy, since it's rich and Thanksgiving time, I'm going to use 1/4 cup of cashews. They are soaked. You can omit this totally if you would like to. So the soaking just helps blend them up easier, makes it easier on your blender. 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. This just sort of gives it like its yeasty, cheesy flavor. You can put less in there if you would like. You can do all of these seasonings to your taste. I'm doing 1 tablespoon of garlic powder and a tablespoon of onion powder. The next thing that I'm adding is some white wine vinegar. This is champagne vinegar, just a splash for some tanginess. Last but not least, this is the most important ingredient, it's tapioca flour. This is what's going to give it its cheesy texture, and you cannot skip this or it will not come out the same. Now this is pretty much the same base as what I made for the spinach and artichoke dip, but it did omit the lemon juice. You could make this double and then just add the lemon juice, and then that way you only have to do this once if you're making both recipes for Thanksgiving or any other holiday. So the next thing that we need to do is blend this up. I'm going to put it in the blender and let this go for about 1 minute, and then we're going to get it on the stove. Alright, so this is going into a medium heat pan. Make sure it's a good non-stick pan. This is something that you can't walk away from because it'll burn on you really quickly. It takes a couple minutes to just get it to the right consistency. So just stir it around and you'll start to see the texture changing. I like to add some seasoning into this as well. This is Mrs. Dash's garlic and herb, or you can do any kind of salt-free seasoning that you like. Okay, so you can see it's starting to get like that cheesy consistency. I think that's good. I don't want it to be too stringy. I still want it to have like some creaminess to it. So I'm gonna take this off of the eye, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our potatoes in the pan. Add the potatoes into the pan in a single layer all the way around. Okay, like this. Just make it where it's nice and flat. I'm gonna take and add a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Now I'm just doing 1/8 of a teaspoon right here, and I'm gonna save the other part of this for the other layer. It doesn't add a whole lot of salt, but it does add a little bit of flavor. And then we're gonna take half of this and put it right on top of the potatoes. Spread this right on top of the potatoes. Add in another layer of potatoes and try to get all of these in here that I cut up. And so now that this is already full, I'm just gonna go ahead and add in some potatoes here and there where I can get them in, just to go ahead and use all of them up so nothing's wasted. The pieces I have over here are just all the end pieces that have like the skin all over the end. You could use those if you wanted to, but I'm just trying to make it look pretty. I'm gonna finish sprinkling on the garlic salt to this layer. And the rest of the cheese sauce. Okay. And this has got to cook for quite a while, and it's gonna cook in a 350-degree oven. I'm gonna take this pan and just place it right on top so that it can kind of help steam and cook the potatoes without drying the sauce out. And then we'll take it off and broil it for a little bit just to brown up the top. Okay, so this is what it looks like, nice and creamy. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that lid off. The potatoes are tender, and I'm going to put it back in there and let it broil for a few minutes. So that's how simple it is to make this easy scallop potato. It's delicious, it's creamy, and it is something that you can put together pretty easily. And no one would probably guess that this is plant-based because it's so creamy and delicious. Go ahead and get a little scoop out of here so you can see. See how yummy and gooey and creamy this is. Perfect potatoes au gratin. Super delicious, super simple, and very much for Thanksgiving. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you try this recipe, and I'm gonna let Miss Lee take it from here, and thanks so much for watching.
After this video, head over to Plant Based Storm's channel to check out my sweet side. I hope you enjoyed that savory side dish. If you're not subscribed to us, please subscribe and follow our Thanksgiving playlist, and have a great day.